Health Bliss presents 10 Essential Foods to Help Children Grow Taller. Genetics determines 80% of the height of an individual. However, as per studies, environmental factors, like nutrition and lifestyle, may also influence the height of an individual in their growing years. While we cannot do much about genes, we can ensure to provide proper nutrition to kids to facilitate their growth. In this video, we have listed foods that can aid the overall physical development of your kid, stimulate the production of the growth hormone, and aid bone growth. Diet and height. How are they related? Height is a non-modifiable factor, and the height of a child is mostly dependent on the parent's height. If both the parents are tall, the child is likely to be tall. Children tend to grow in spurts and have a slightly increased growth rate between 6 to 8 years. About 25% of growth in height occurs during puberty. Two hormones contribute to this: the human growth hormone, HGH, and insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, which determine longitudinal bone growth and maintain bone mass. Hence, it may be helpful to consume foods that not only stimulate the production of the growth hormone but also aid bone growth. So, now we will talk about 11 essential foods to help children grow taller. 1. Eggs. Eggs are incredible sources of protein, riboflavin, biotin, and iron. Protein helps in cell growth and development. A study showed that malnourished children who were fed with a high-protein diet over a period developed more height, compared to those who were fed with standard protein. 2. Dairy and dairy products. Milk contains calcium and protein, which aid the growth of bones and also develop strength. Dairy products like cheese, yogurt, curd, and cottage cheese are abundant in calcium and vitamins, which are important for bone mineralization in children. Get your kids to drink milk every day or make dishes that are filled with the goodness of milk. Note: if your child has lactose intolerance, replace cow's or buffalo's milk with any plant-derived milk after consulting with a pediatrician. 3. Soybeans. Soybeans are rich in proteins. While they are likely to be useful in improving optimal bone health, the mechanisms are still not clear. You can create many yummy dishes with soybeans that your kids will relish. 4. Chicken. Poultry meat is a good source of protein, along with B vitamins, mainly thiamine, vitamin B6, and pantothenic acid. Studies on the physical growth of young children belonging to low-income groups show that good quality animal protein is required to accelerate growth and development. You can try out different recipes that include chicken to improve protein intake of your child. 5. Green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables not only give your kids strength but also supply a good amount of calcium. The calcium in leafy vegetables, Chinese cabbage, kale, and broccoli, balances bone resorption, breaking down of tissue in the bone to release minerals, and deposition, building of tissue in the bone by deposition of minerals, which varies according to age. In children and adolescents, bone formation is more than resorption, which supports bone growth. 6. Carrots. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which is converted by the body into vitamin A. Adding raw carrots to the diet helps the body absorb calcium more efficiently, which influences bone resorption and keeps them healthy. Add raw carrots to salads or make fresh carrot juice for your kids. 7. Fruits. Fruits are rich in vitamins and minerals, essential micronutrients that boost immunity and accelerate growth and development. Make it a habit to give your child 1 to 2 servings of fruit daily. You can also add them to cereals to make them colorful and tasty. Include different varieties of fruits every day to meet the daily requirements. 8. Yogurt. Yogurt is nutrient-dense and a good source of protein, calcium, vitamin D, and zinc. A study suggested a positive correlation between probiotic intake and growth and the development of undernourished children. However, more research is needed to establish this. If your kids are not fans of yogurt, get them to eat cheese instead, as it is rich in proteins, calcium, and vitamin D. 9. Mixed nuts. Nuts are powerhouses of nutrients and contain vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and proteins. The omega-3 fatty acids present in nuts are beneficial for bone health and turnover. The proteins in nuts are also vital for the growth of your kid. Include nuts, 15 grams, as a snack or add them to cereals. You can powder nuts and add them to porridges. Note: if your kid has nut allergy or intolerance, check with pediatrician before introducing any new foods. 10. Pulses and beans. Pulses and beans are excellent sources of protein but have a limiting amount of amino acids. If combined with cereals, in the form of khichdi or any other dish, they aid good digestion as well as proper growth. And here are some foods to avoid. As we have seen, proper nutrition is extremely important for the growth and development of children. But there are certain foods that can have detrimental effects on their health. Avoid chocolates, pastries, chips, cookies, French fries, etc. Though they may taste great, they are loaded with free sugars, trans fats, and refined carbs, which affect the health of your child. Consuming too much of processed foods inhibits nutrient absorption, which is essential for growth. You can allow these foods as a treat or as a part of a cheat meal, but not on a regular basis. The bottom line: your child's height is majorly determined by genes. While it is not possible to increase their height overnight, following a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle can help in boosting their health and overall growth and development. Thank you for watching.